Hi, have you realised that you've been repeating a similar pattern in your current relationship as you've had in previous relationships?
That's right. What happens is that when we start a new relationship and we haven't changed our patterns from our previous relationships, we are going to have the same outcome.
So here's the situation. We're sitting in a hotel and we've got a couple with us who are describing the challenges that they're having. And what becomes clear through the conversation as we talk about their past relationships and what's happened, that the challenges they're having right now are the exact same challenges that they've repeated through previous relationships.
That's right. The lady was behaving in a very strong masculine energy with her manners and the way she was speaking to her partner.
And at the same time, the guy was in a more feminine energy, so we could see already from his body language that he was very unassertive, uncertain, and even in the conversation, that he would always allow the lady to lead on the questions.
That's right. And the lady was doing two of the three relationships killers, which are criticizing and blaming.
And the guy, on the other hand, was doing some of the worst things that we advise men not to do. For example, being very uncertain and lacking confidence in himself, not taking action.
That's right, yes. Actually, the lady was recognizing that since she was a child, she had behaved herself in a very masculine way because she grew up in an environment surrounded by boys.
And the guy was blaming his partner, really. So things hadn't been working out very well. They're having lots of challenges. And the guy was really blaming, not seeing how his own lack of certainty, lack of action had created some of the challenges. So, for example, the lady had ended up essentially meeting some of her needs outside of the relationship.
That's right.
But unfortunately, the guy was in a position of blaming, really seeing that his partner was wrong in that sense, and maybe on one level that's correct, but also it's generally more helpful to try and see how we ourselves have created a situation.
Exactly, because now the lady was complaining because he didn't support her financially, but actually she had started to meet her needs outside the relationship.
So, as we said, both of them, so the guy, for example, in his previous marriage, had acknowledged that his wife had been much more dominant, and he'd been accommodating, supporting, and essentially he'd found himself now in a very similar role, similar energy, which had caused similar challenges in this relationship.
Yeah, and another important point is that the lady had a new relationship, and she thought that the relationship was working, and she thought that the relationship with her husband was working as well at the beginning, but then it didn't. And this new relationship is gonna happen the same thing because at the beginning of relationships we wear masks. So the lady has a strong masculine energy, and with the new partner she's behaving in a feminine way, and the new partner has feminine energy and he is behaving in a masculine way. These masks are not gonna last, and she will end up herself with the same failing relationship with a new partner some months later.
Imagine how likely it could be. Could it be that once the mask is dropped, that the woman could revert back to a similar energy? Is that possible? And same for the guy. Is it possible that he could revert back to a similar feminine energy in any future relationship? So this is really what we wanted to stress, that is we need to do our work on ourselves, and all the training and programs that we do all have a strong component of us doing our inner work, dealing with processing, overcoming our own challenges and our own energy.
Right, yes.
So that's what we wanted to share with you for today. So until next time, keep well.
You.